you kind of started a new thing when you went viral. It kind of going part by part explaining the breakup, right? It went everywhere. It was like one of the biggest stories. Why do you feel like it was that big? Why do you feel like the story just went so crazy?
People keep saying you knew that was gonna. I was talking to my people. I wanted to tell a story. I wanted to tell my story. I wanted to get it out there. And I wanted to tell the people that follow me and the people that go from city to city to see me why I wasn't there anymore. And I was tired of holding things back. People always want you to be quiet after they've scarred you, after they've hurt you, after they've did you wrong. Right. They bet on you being silent about it so they can keep on carrying it on, right?
Right.
I didn't know it was gonna go viral. I really didn't. But when the first episode went viral, I said, well, I can't stop.
We got some.
Now I have to see it through, my boy.
Yeah. He didn't hit you immediately.
Absolutely.
I would have been like, yeah. Hey, man, how do we make this stop?
But see, he hit me up. He hit me up the next day, like right after. I want to make it right. I got, what do I got to do? Let me just get with my lawyer. Let me just figure out this. And then, day after day, he's talking to me about it. Like I just 2 a.m. calling me, 12 in the afternoon calling me. Mm-hmm. It's just that the lawyer thinks this. And did you get that email? Oh, no, you didn't get it. Just playing. So finally, if you hear one of the clips where I'm screaming at him, I'm calling him a bitch ass nigga in the clip. It's because I finally had enough. Okay, now you're playing with me, right? Now you're playing. And so that next day, I don't know, it's like 3 or 4 days later, I see my voice on the vlogs and he's saying like I'm extorting him for money. You called me. You offered me money. No, nowhere ever did I call him and you got to give me this bread before. No, I said, okay, you're not going to give me the bread. Well, I've got to tell my story.
Did he not know the power of your platform?
I
really feel like he probably underestimated.
I don't think he thought I was gonna. There's been so many times where I was silent, where I was fucked over. Right. Like those me not getting paid for those shows was the last season.
Right.
I was trying to recoup, and then me not getting my merch. That was this season. That was the season prior. So I'm trying to figure out how I can keep the peace. Right? I talk my shit, but I'm trying to figure out how I can keep the peace, but still get my shit and get what's owed to me so that I can amicably, is that how you say it? Amicably get the fuck on and go my own way. But when somebody believes that they own you, when somebody believes that they've made you who you were, even though you were who you were before you hit the platform, they got this thing with control, right? And so I think he was used to me being quiet, me being like, all right. I internalized a lot of it. Like after being done dirty, I internalized a lot. I should have been smarter. I should have did this better. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. But then after a while, and you notice patterns and you see other people going through the same thing, when Kendrick said he never got that ass whooped until he opened up that can or something like that, you opened up that can, my boy. Absolutely.
So was anybody else not getting paid?
I don't know. It wasn't a situation. I think my situation was the only situation where for a couple shows I didn't get paid. He played these games like, hey, my app is doing really well. I want your podcast on my app. Just invest in it. Start your pod. I don't want any control because I want you to do your thing. Let me know how much you're spending. I'm gonna pay you in the back end. Let me know. He's done that to a couple of people. So like, I'll fund your stuff, and then. You'll fund it. You'll put it out there. Hey, is this enough? Is this a good amount of money? Well, are you gonna pay me back? You said you'd pay it. Are you gonna pick it up? Do you like the episodes? Is it good? It's real good. Just do a couple more episodes. Put it on the app. Wait for this contract. In a couple weeks, you'll get this contract. We're gonna lock it in, and then he'll just never talk to you again. I think it's a means of sabotage. I'm going to sabotage you.
Yeah. Did this hurt any of your other relationships when you went viral?
Not that I know of. Whoever, in a situation as a woman, when you're calling out abuse, you know that people are gonna feel uneasy about it and people are gonna wanna step to you. So that's what happened. A lot of the times people were upset, right? You're breaking an image. This is an image of a perfect situation where healed individuals are coming together to grow the community and grow the culture and talk about Black love. And now you've broken that image. So people are pissed about it. Especially people that rely on that paycheck. You're on tour, you left your family, you don't want the tour to end. which I never thought the tour was gonna end, and that was never my goal. I wanted to tell my story.
Wait, did it end?
No.
Oh.
No, it's still going. Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of like a situation like, that's my bread and butter, bitch. Like, you need to shut up. So yeah, I think I did maybe lose out on some connections, but my thing is, if you're upset with me about telling my story and about detailing my abuse, I really shouldn't have you in my circle anyway. You really shouldn't be somebody that I'm around anyway, so that's fine.
Has it slowed your momentum down?
As far as?
Just doing anything, like, has it closed any doors? Like, oh no, you're an old girl that.
No, if anything, a lot of people were impressed by my storytelling. Yeah. It hasn't. Cartoon now. But for me, I've stopped in that relationship space. When I started, I really believed in it. Like, I really believe, and I still believe in Black love, and I still believe that there can be healthy relationships, and I still believe in working on yourself and having, men going to therapy, women going to therapy, healing parts of your childhood trauma, growing together. Yeah, I really believe in Black love and healthy relationships. Now it's hard for me to be in those spaces though when I see certain people. They call them grifters. Yeah. Or they call them panderers, panda bears. I don't know. Like, when I see certain things like that, I don't want to. I've gotten invited in those spaces, and I don't want to be in that space anymore.
I mean, I think there's value in it. I think you do have a lot of information, and you can't have. Maybe you just need your own space, but you had a lot to offer.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I'm gonna ask you about a nigga, and you don't have to, speak on it because I don't know, but the truth hurts.
Okay.
How do you feel about some of his topics and the way he handles discussion?
I want to be honest with you. I just found out about him 2 days ago on TikTok. I was at HEB. I was scrolling, and a woman was calling him out. I seen a couple mugshots, and I said, "Yep, that checks out. This is why I can't be in the relationship space." Like, right. What? I mean, what are some of his topics? What are some of the things he says?
A lot. He'll be like, a lot of women will say, if a man is not. You can expect a man to cheat if he's not getting what he needs to get at home. He should be leaving home with a full belly and empty balls.
And niggas will say that and get that and still cheat. I mean, it's the same regurgitated bullshit put in different, you know what I'm saying? And put in a different way. Right. Sometimes they wrap it up poetically. Sometimes they say truth hurts because they're not articulate enough to make it poetic. So they just, shut up, bitch, get cheated on. Sometimes it's like that. It's the same shit. Allow a man to cheat. Allow a man to disrespect you. If you want this relationship, this is what you're going to tolerate. Yeah.